Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. Tonight I've got a beer for you. It's from a brewery called Pabst, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it's a bottle of the Blue Ribbon beer. I'm sure you all recognise the label. Bit of an American institution, this stuff. Says here, established in Milwaukee in 1844. Yeah, Pabst Blue Ribbon beer coming in at 4.6% ABV. It says here, this is the original Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Nature's choicest products provide its prized flavour. Only the finest of hops and grains are used. Selected as America's best in 1893. Was that the last time it was selected as America's best? It says they've been brewing since 1844. Contains water, barley, malts, select grains, yeast, hops, pasteurised beer. I think that's what it's meant to be. It's a bit confusing. Yeah, it's in a big 660ml bottle. There is the bottle cap. Quite a nice one, that, with the blue ribbon on it. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we're dealing with. So, lovely. Get as much of this in the glass as I can. It's pouring quite nicely, developing a bit of a head on it. Yeah, so there it is, the Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Really good levels of carbonation, loads of bubbles rising up that one. It's got a big head on it as well. It's maintained a head, 1 to 2 finger white fluffy head. Sort of quite pale in colour, straw in colour, light amber. Yeah, it looks like a run-of-the-mill lager, looking at that. Let's get an aroma on this Blue Ribbon. Oh, I'm hoping I'll get an aroma on this Blue Ribbon. Jesus, I smell nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's got to be a first. Maybe the slightest bit of citrus. God blimey, it smells of nothing whatsoever. Okay, let's get a taste. Cheers, guys. It tastes of nothing. There is the slightest bit of citrus. Lemon, possibly. Slightest bit of kind of citrusy zest. Really subtle. It's very thin mouthfeel, it's very watery. There's no real hoppy character to it at all. Slight bit of flavour from the malt that's been used in it. It tastes of nothing. It really does. It tastes of nothing. Oh dear. Water, barley, malt, select grains, yeast. You are kind of getting a bit of the yeasty flavour. as you'd expect from something that's got, you know, something that calls itself beer. Other than that, it does taste like water and grains that were used to go in with the water, a bit of barley and a bit of yeast, but there's no hop flavour on it at all. It's, say, very slightly citrusy. Like I say, this tastes of nothing, absolutely nothing. There is no flavour profile to this whatsoever. Excuse me. But despite that, it's not unpleasant. It is refreshing. It's ice cold. It's been in the fridge for ages, and that's the way it's got to be, because there's no flavour to it at all, and I don't think you'd get much flavour from it if it was warm, to be honest with you. But why would you drink a warm lager? I can only assume that when this stuff was supposedly selected as America's best back in 1893, I can only assume that they didn't have much competition. Say, that tastes of nothing. It smells of nothing. It tastes of nothing. Still, literally, I'm not getting anything. And there is just like the most subtle citrusy sweetness when it first hits your tongue. Slight bit of malty, yeasty flavour in the mouth. No hoppy taste to it at the back end at all. Absolutely nothing. Oh dear. But it is refreshing. In the same way that a cold glass of water is refreshing. I'm going to drink the rest of it because I'm thirsty and I will not waste beer. Oh yeah. So Pabst Blue Ribbon. Would I drink it again? Possibly. Would I buy it again? Absolutely not. It's a really poor lager. Like I say, there's no aroma, there's no taste. You might as well just be drinking a cold glass of water, to be honest with you. The fact there's any ingredients in it at all is I don't know. I suppose that's something. I'll give it a mark for the fact they've put some ingredients in it. This is really bad. This is really a poor attempt at lager. This is starting to pop up in supermarkets now over here in England, and I know it's quite a famous one in America. I don't know if you guys are drinking it in the States. Any of my subscribers in America, perhaps you can get in touch and let me know. Are you drinking this stuff? You know, it tastes of nothing. It smells of nothing. It's a bit pointless. It's a bit of a pointless beer. Yeah. But I say, it's not unpleasant. There's just so much better stuff that you could be drinking. That is in the same kind of category. You could buy a lager, American lagers as well, that are just on another level. They're in a whole different universe from this stuff. This is weak. It's just pointless. I don't understand the point in it. You know, it's a bit pathetic and it's a bit disappointing. Excuse me. I'm gonna give it a score. Purely for the fact because it's edible. I won't give it a 0, but I'm gonna give it a 3. I'll give it a 3 out of 10 because I will finish it because it's not unpleasant, and I like the taste because it has that general taste of lager without really tasting as much, if that makes any sense. I'll give it a 3 out of 10. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.